Man, I'm telling you what, we have been striking comedy gold lately. It's Kirsch and Emyle, Classic Hit Country 103.9 The Maverick. Like we mentioned a few minutes ago, Dusty Slay joining us this morning. If you spend any time on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or now Netflix, you've seen Dusty before. And Dusty, we're happy to have you on the show this morning. They're already cheering for you. And you know what? You're no stranger to Columbus. You've done shows here before.
Many times. I've done the Columbus Funny Bone so many times. You know, last year, I think it was last year, I had a sold-out theater show booked in Columbus, and the theater closed down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forget what that theater was called, but it shut down out of the blue. But we're excited to get you back, and hopefully we don't shut anything down on you this time.
The Southern should be fine.
Yeah, you know, this year I had one in Cincinnati that the theater closed.
Wait, what?
I know. I just did an Air Force base in Dayton, Ohio, Wright-Patterson, and a guy came to that who said he had tickets to both the Columbus show and the Cincinnati show that both closed.
Did you hear that
he's
the federal
the cursed one?
Yeah, do you hear the federal government just shut down Wright-Patterson Air Force? But no, I'm kidding.
Well, that's what he said. He said, when I found out about this show, he said, if the Air Force shuts down, we're in some real trouble.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. So, well, Dusty, you know, being a classic hit country station, I see all your stuff on Instagram and on TikTok and with the new Netflix special, and every single one of you've got me all screwed up with every song we play now because I start dissecting it like you do.
And like, I honestly thought you're Brooks and Dunn. I thought that was them singing when you were talking about Hardworking Man. I was oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's early in the morning.
Yes, but it's not.
There was a song by Brooks and Dunn called Hardworking Man. Big fan of that, Hardworking Man. And I don't know if you've heard that one before, but I'd like to tell you about it. I'd like to talk to you about it. He starts the song off. He says, I'm a hardworking man, you know, just lays it out there for you. And you know who he is, how he likes to work, you know. But he's singing, though, too. He's like, I'm a hardworking man, which is not a bad impression if you've never heard Brooks and Dunn. And then he says, I wear a steel hard hat. He wants you to know he takes safety very serious. Wears a hard hat, doesn't mess around with plastic, it's steel for this guy. Loves this hat, wears it all the time. Then he says, I can ride, rope, hammer, and paint. 4 things that you don't really need a hard hat for. I met Brooks and Dunn at a thing after that came out, and Ronnie Dunn told me that he had to start breaking that back out that because he had toned down the hardworking man thing. He said I had to start getting it back out.
On his toes. I love it.
Are there any classic hit country songs that you don't think you could dissect like that? Because you know I listen to them all now, and I'm like, really?
Well, there's so many. There's kind of a thing I look for. I look for like a bit of a story song, and I want to, talk about the character in the song. Right? So I'm not like, there's a million songs that you could legitimately make fun of, but I'm just trying to make fun of the character in the song.
So Austin by Blake Shelton, that's Kirsch's favorite.
Yeah, I mean, that was something. I thought about that too, because this guy's leaving this long voicemail, and everybody that calls has to listen to this. It's like, P.S. if this is Austin, I still love you. Tough to go on a new date with a voicemail like that. If your new girlfriend calls, you got to make sure to answer every time.
So
what if you're a guy named Austin calling him? That'd be tough too, huh? You're like, I was just calling about the truck.
Dusty Slay with Kirsch and Emyle, Classic at Country 103.9 The Maverick. Brand new Netflix special called Wet Heat. It is streaming now. He's going to be here on September 11th at the Southern Theater. Dusty, hang tight for a couple of minutes. We'll be back around 8:30. We got to talk about that special, all right? It's Kirsch and Emyle. This has been one of the most fun mornings I've had in a long time. Dusty Slay joining us this morning. And he's got a brand new Netflix special out. It's called Wet Heat. He's also going to be here in Columbus on Friday, September 11th at the Southern Theater. You can buy your tickets over at DustySlade.com. Dusty, I've got to ask you, as far as putting together a Netflix special, like it's got to be hard, right?
I feel like the first one, Working Man, was like tougher to put together because, which is now on YouTube. I leased it to Netflix for 2 years. People think it got kicked off. It didn't get kicked off. I leased it for 2 years, and then the lease is up, and now it's mine. I own it. Netflix specials that live forever on Netflix owns them. That's why.
That's interesting.
But you just you're like, the first one is like where you're like, all right, I'm trying to pull all these jokes together. This will be my debut special. I want it to be good. I want everything to be great, and it's a lot of pressure, and you get nervous. But by the time I did Wet Heat, I was like, all right, I'm ready. I like these jokes. I know what these are. I'm ready to do it. Like, I was so not nervous for Wet Heat that it really didn't even feel like we had just done what we did. It was like, when it was over, I was like, oh, we just filmed a special,
Felt
but
good.
It's like, it just felt good. I liked it. I had a good time. And, some people could argue that they don't think Wet Heat is as good as Working Man, but I think Wet Heat's better. I like the jokes on Wet Heat. I think they're... I got some really good
The elevator
stories.
cracked me up.
Yeah, thank you.
You ever in an elevator and you look up in the top right corner and you see the name brand of the elevator in there? Who's that for? You ever been in an elevator and been like, dang, this is a pretty good elevator. What brand is this? I'm gonna start recommending this to other hotels I stay at. You guys got to get on that Otis elevator.
No, I thought it was great. And if Kirsch will say, sometimes I'm hard to break, and that I was laughing a lot during yours.
Make her laugh. She doesn't laugh,
stop
dude.
it. I do too. I laughed at his special, so clearly Dusty can make me laugh.
All right, Dusty, before we let you go, anything you want to mention as far as the Columbus show coming up? Or
Well, it's going to be great. I love Columbus. I've been coming to the Funny Bone for many years. The Columbus Funny Bone really helped me a lot. That's where the main booker of all the Funny Bones is at, Dave Stroop. Years ago, I got passed by Dave Stroop, and thanks to him, he probably had a big hand in me even becoming a professional comic, just by passing me. Not that he did anything else. I love Columbus. I don't know. I've always loved coming there. So
he's a great
I'm pumped
dude.
to be coming back.
He really is.
I love it. Ohio
it.
tour.
Well, we're excited to have you back at the Southern Theater Friday, September 11th. The latest Netflix special, Wet Heat, streaming now. Tickets, everything else at DustySlay.com. Dusty, you are the man. We appreciate
Thank
you, dude.
you.